F double R, F double R, F double R, F double R. Gotta bring that energy. Gotta bring that energy. What's going on, F double R fams? I'm Bralik.
And now I'm formal.
And welcome back to F double R Friend Request Reviews, with friend request friends to watch Breaking Bad Season 5, Episode 11, titled Confessions. Now, you know where we left off last episode, man.
Exactly.
So
I don't
you know,
like the title.
you ain't feeling the title, man. These are my confessions, though.
Exactly. I'm worried. You see where we left off. Who confessing what? But doesn't necessarily say who they confessing to. So but still, it's got me worried. Jesse is in a very he's in a bad place. We know how he deals with the guilt and stuff like that.
Yep.
And I'm very interested to see how he reacts to Hank stepping into that room and the conversation they're gonna have. So
Well, listen, man. These last 6 episodes, right, that we have right now. This is the final stretch, man. You know, and things are about to turn up, in my opinion. So
they already did.
If you haven't already, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and also don't forget to subscribe. The goal is 1K subscribers, and the only way we're gonna get there is if you click that button, click that bell, so you get notified when we go live. Let's get it.
Let's go, baby. Breaking Bad. Lighting a bogey. First note. You know that's Todd's neck. I could tell the back of his neck already. He got the little rat tail growing back there.
He's a funny looking character. He looked like a character out of Team America, bro.
Someone said he looked like Meth Damon, though. That shit.
Meth Damon.
Meth Damon.
I'm on top of the train, pumping the water in, and he's watching to make sure we put in exactly what he'd calculated.
This dude out here telling him about the train lick.
Wait, what's your guy doing? Can't stop him?
Yeah, but what's he gonna say? Or what? Thanks anyway, sir, but my friends are still stealing cargo.
For real, though. That was a tough moment. He tried to, too. Like, he tried to tell him nah.
It's a tight operation.
It was perfect.
He juicing up Walt too much. They might want to come and grab Walt back in the game. Hey, Nazis is getting a lot of focus.
Well, they're the ones with the methylene now, so
Yeah.
you know they got time about to start cooking.
It's crazy though that he still called Walt in his retirement. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn this off. Might want to punch him in his face.
Your partner, Heisenberg. See, I know he's my brother-in-law, Walt.
Nah, don't react like that, Jesse.
Too late.
That's the look. Lucky for you, I'm more interested in him.
I knew he was gonna come with some stuff like this.
Maybe there's a little trouble in paradise? I'm right, aren't I?
Eat me.
There you go. Keep that energy. Jesse about to bring that energy.
Why don't you try and beat it out of me?
There we go.
That's your thing, right? I think you want to talk. Not to you.
Agent Schrader, beat any good suspects lately? Tall and taller. Ask him about his history.
You see the way my man walked in with it.
They were alone together. So what'll it be, gentlemen? Civil rights lawsuit the size of Montana? Because I'll oblige you. Oh, so long, Rocky.
Saul walked in with the heat. Like, that's... I need that man. Well, I don't do shit like this, so I really don't need a lawyer like that.
You kind of do, though.
What that's supposed to mean, man? Like...
He can help you with whatever and find the easiest way to do it. Like,
Because things have gone nuclear. Well, then you get my complete lack of chill.
Just make it happen. Work your magic.
You
And
feel
call
me?
me when he's out.
That's why you call Saul, because he has that magic.
I forgot he do still be in contact with Saul, so Walt does still have his burner. Man, look what your Uncle Hank did to me.
Anne Marie just called.
Uh-oh.
She wants me to help her with some computer thing.
Junior, hang on a second.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Come on back inside.
What happened?
Oh, there's nothing. No, I'm fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Damn. Didn't he only hit him once?
Yep.
He fucked this shit up. I know my man fragile, but damn. He rocked this shit.
Yesterday I passed out. Briefly. Very, very briefly.
Oh, yeah, he
And I
did.
did this. My latest scans show a little shadow on my lung.
Damn. Gotta break the news to Junior. Manipulate him to staying home.
So why don't you go on and help your Aunt Marie, and we'll talk about this later with your mom.
No way.
There we go. He knew he won't gonna
I'm
leave after
staying.
he told him that.
Not leaving.
Walt is sick, man.
He really
Because
is,
it's like that was something he needed to talk to him about, but like
he turned it
really
around.
used it to
Yeah.
Are you
where it is consuming him in a negative way.
It's the only way.
What's the only way? What's up? Oh, confession. Here we go. What you about to say?
My name is Walter Hartwell White.
Hartwell.
308 Negra Arroyo Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico.
These are my confessions. Ooh. Oh, Walt, what are you up to, my friend?
Man, what is he up to? Like, they couldn't give me at least 2 extra sentences into that.
Nah.
They're here.
Okay, he's sitting there with the cardigan.
She got a turtleneck.
Oh, shit. Okay, he agreed to meet. Look at him. He looking disgusted.
Thank you for coming. I'll start.
Obviously.
Skylar and I.
Welcome to Garduño's. My name's Trent. I'll be taking care of you today. No worries. Be right back with some water.
All right. Terrible place to talk whatever they finna talk about, but we'll see.
We're here to talk about Walter Jr.
Flynn and Holly should be living with us. End of story.
Skylar and I would like to ask you to please leave our children out of this. Hank, do you realize what this will do to him, hearing these things?
He's gonna hear it when I kick in your front door and arrest you.
He ain't playing. That's vengeance talking. I'm vengeance.
Shit,
How about that
Marie hasn't
guacamole?
even looked at him.
We make it right here at the table.
This dude is just...
All that tension, we about to have the best
Just give you guys a few
guacamole.
more minutes.
For real,
He felt
read the
that
room,
shit.
read the room.
Facts.
Look, whatever you think he did, this is not an ongoing situation.
Skylar.
No. How can we believe anything you say? There's no telling where the lies begin and end. That affair of yours? Did that even happen?
Please.
How dare you?
Right. What do I have to do to make you believe me?
Why'd you kill yourself, Walt? What? Just kill
Damn.
yourself.
Damn.
That is not a solution.
He's not getting off that easy.
Jesus, Hank.
And the same goes for you if you stick with him.
There we go. Changed his tone from last episode.
You're not gonna negotiate your way out of this thing. There's only one solution. Step up, be a man, and admit what you've done. That's it. There is no other option.
Let's go. Walter Hartwell.
All right, here we go.
This is my confession. I'm probably dead. Hank has been building a meth empire for over a year now and using me as his chemist.
Yo.
Shortly after, I was astounded.
He's tied to Gus and all that.
Hank took me on a ride along and showed me just how much money even a small meth operation could make.
Yo.
Yo, he did. He did. He got all of it.
Hank had a partner, a businessman named Gustavo Fring.
Dude.
Hank sold me into servitude.
Sold me into servitude.
My family. I didn't know where to turn. Eventually, Hank and Fring had a falling out. Things escalated. I guess you call it a hit.
Yep.
On Hank.
Yo, the
failed.
story is too
Hank
perfect.
was seriously injured. And I wound up paying his medical bills, which amounted to a little over $177,000.
Yo, this is crazy.
I have often contemplated suicide.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a coward. Hank had risen to become the head of the Albuquerque DEA.
Yo.
To keep me in line, he took my children. For 3 months, he kept them.
Yo, how? How, bruh?
I hated myself for what I had brought upon my family.
Wait, wasn't it Walt's idea to tell Skylar to give the kids away? Bruh, he had this shit. Yo.
He gave me this.
How? How did they do this? Bro, how did they...
Or worse, hurt my family?
I'm getting teary-eyed, son. This shit is a masterpiece right now. It's like listening to opera. You don't even understand it, but it's like, what?
For what he really is.
A monster. If you say a monster, I'm gonna drop a tear. Oh, I would still drop a tear. This shit was perfect.
No.
$77,000.
She never told him. She never told him. He never.
Marie.
I gotta wipe my tears, bro. It was a masterpiece. It really was like listening to opera, bro. That was like Poti Volare right there. Like,
How was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to know where it really came from?
Why were they paying for my medical bills?
Because I knew that you would refuse it, and without it, you may never have been able to walk again.
yo, I just said everything works out for Walt somehow. How did all this shit, even the stuff he didn't plan, still connected into what he needed? Like,
That's the last nail. That's the last nail in the coffin.
yeah.
Yes, it is.
All he could do is put his head down.
Oh my
Then the
God.
tarantula, why they doing that?
Ooh, come on, man.
Why they gotta do that?
Bro.
Jesse looking hella disgruntled right now. Like,
What does he know?
Saul be looking fly.
I mean, he knows you're Heisenberg. I figured not much else. Otherwise, he'd be locked up.
exactly. Just like Skylar said.
He wants me to inform on you for him. Tell him everything we did.
Jesse, will you let me help you? I don't like to see you hurting like this.
We should have been time for a change. You can cause this man plenty of hurt. Go to Belize.
Saul knows a man. He specializes in giving people new identities. But maybe it's exactly what you need. Meet a girl. Start a family, even.
Who this man trying to sell this dream to? Like,
Would you just, for once,
stop
stop
with the
working
bullshit?
me?
There we go.
What are you talking about?
Yes, you are. All right, just drop the whole concerned dad thing.
He finally said it, the dad connection.
It's really about you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you need me gone, because your dickhead brother-in-law is never gonna let up. Just say so. Just tell me you don't give a shit about me, and it's either this, or you'll kill me the same way you killed Mike. Us meeting way the hell out of here?
Man.
In case I say no?
In case I say no.
Oh.
So, this hug? What does this hug mean? More working? He's still working you, Jesse. Look at him. Patting your head and shit.
He's not working Jesse right now, man. He fucking cares about Jesse. You know he
Nah,
does. Yes, he does.
I'm done with Walt caring about anybody, man. I can't trust him.
Come on, man.
Man, she's been out of it since the
Skylar, I've got my chemo in
reveal.
about 45 minutes. Can you take over the register for me?
Gone.
Skylar,
Yeah, damn. She was legit going too.
it worked. And we're fine.
That's her sister though, bruh. That's her family. Like,
For real.
So Palmer and Castaneras are sitting on that jerk-off Saul Goodman's office, keeping an eye on Jesse Pinkman?
Yeah, I put him on.
You want to explain that to me? I can't explain this to Raimi. I gotta pull my guys.
you rather not
Should
explain
take him
it.
off. What else you want?
He wanted an explanation. Shit.
Yes, he did.
You was his partner, man.
Yes, he did. He definitely wanted an explanation, and he's just such in a bad predicament right now.
Yeah, that video put Hank in quite a spot.
Last chance. You sure there's nobody you want to say bye to? Nobody at all?
No.
This is it. Once I make the call, there's no takebacks.
Yeah, no takebacks, bro.
Yeah, he knows the rules. 1 hour. Okay, he'll be there.
Damn, 1 hour.
He said as soon as you make the call, make sure you got
Yeah, I
everything
know,
ready.
But it's just like, damn.
Budget. Hey, whoa, what are you doing? You can't fire up a doob in here. Put that out.
A doob.
I mean it. Put it out. It's not going to take you if you show up high. So stop screwing around or it's both our asses.
Oh, damn, it's like that?
Bro, no suspicions. You feel me? You get pulled over and you smell like bud? Come on now.
He looking mad as hell. Look at it with his hand out. Ah, he said, it's me.
Christ.
I might need
Some
it for
people
wherever I
are
land.
immune to good advice.
I completely agree with that.
Some people are immune to good advice.
So do I gotta pick where I go?
Well, it's your life. I imagine you get a say.
What about
Yeah.
Alaska?
Alaska.
Okay, well, that's a...
That's hella different vibe.
Yes.
Take care, Jesse.
I can only imagine we're not gonna get a scene in Alaska, but that'll be like, that's crazy. Like, what the hell would Jesse be doing out there in Alaska?
Excuse me?
I don't even know why that was funny, bro. It
Because
was, like,
you fat ass couldn't get out the way.
you feel me? You feel me? He couldn't even open the door enough to still not be filling the space, and he gonna tell him, excuse me.
Checking his pockets like he looking for the rice in this shit.
That's what I'm saying. Why he acting like that? Is that a PTSD moment?
Mm-hmm. Oh, they
Dang,
go to
he
dude.
put something together.
They go to dude that's supposed to pick him up.
He put it together. The rubbing against Huel is probably what ticked him off.
No show? Why didn't you call? Why didn't you... Stop! I don't know what happened here. What did I do?
You stole off me. You and Andrew took a right out of my pocket, didn't you?
Mm.
No! Before!
He connected.
The cigarettes!
Yup.
You stole! And all for that asshole, Mr. White!
Damn, Jesse C, boy, you smart where you need to be.
Jesse, you gotta believe me. I don't want any of this.
Damn, the way Jesse just made that connection, man, I'm proud of my boy. Like,
man, what a
that's
connection.
crazy. That was beautiful.
Hey, it's me. We got a big problem.
Whew. Man, whoa.
Nah, he must have hit the biscuit in that junk. That's why. Yeah, that junk got the frostbite on it.
Got the
That's
frost
crazy.
biscuit. Mm.
Damn, it's really that cold in them joints? He crashed the... Ooh, he came out running on...
Jesse not playing.
You feel me? 2 kicks. The whole crib though. Oh my God. No wonder why you said what you said.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes. There's a reason why I said what I said. There we have it. These are my confessions. Oh, yeah, you thought Jesse was gonna be confessing, but that was not the confession in this episode.
Hey, I can't confirm or deny that I thought that. I just said I was worried. That's all I said.
Hey, this episode right here, man, is one for the books because you said it yourself during the episode. How was this possible? And to be honest, when I saw this episode, I said the same thing. Like, how is this possible for all of these things to just work out beautifully after he made that confession? So, like, how you feel about this episode, fool? Because I'm just want to know.
This episode was pretty fire, man, and it ended with the wild ass cliffhanger. So I see why you said we're gonna have to record back to back today to get into the next one. But yeah, this one was crazy because this, like, I know people always talk about the writing, but like this, I feel like this episode proved. I mean, it's been proven, but like this episode really just proved like that the process that they used is phenomenal. Like, they obviously had to write this shit backwards, like, because the way they connected all of that stuff. Because like I said, some of the stuff Walt had planned, like sending the kids to the crib, right? If I'm not mistaken, he told Skylar to tell Marie that, like, to send the kids away.
No,
am I right?
No,
he didn't.
At the table, they Skylar. You remember he was like, he asked Marie, who brought up this idea? Was it you or was it Skylar? And she was like, it was Skylar. Remember?
Okay.
So
so that's where the memory came in. So Walt addressed it. Okay, so that's what I was missing. Because I was like, damn, if he said that, then like if he planned that, then that means he already had that confession tape cranking. Like,
but this is the thing, right? From my understanding, I don't quote me on this or take it as 100% fact because I'm still learning things about the show. But from what I heard, season 1 was a test. And it was like they wasn't even planning on making other seasons. From what I heard, Jesse was supposed to be not even in the story completely. They kept him.
I heard something like that too, that he was supposed to die or something like that.
Yeah, he was supposed to die in season 1, and they kept him on there just because they loved the way Aaron Paul was, portraying the character. So like that, knowing that and seeing what they did with this episode is just mind-blowing because like how can you connect all that? How? Like you said, there's certain things that happen that worked out for Walt, but he never planned for those things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it still, like you said, it still works out. So it's just like, man, this episode right here is one for the books.
Yeah, I think my favorite thing about that confession scene is that it took me back to the time where Skylar was telling his story, right? Like writing his casino story.
Okay.
Like that was his confession that was his legal confession into the world of how he ran into all that money, right? Like of how he could get away with it. But then this show, or this episode at least, was the confession of like how it illegally happened. Like, and it was just so fire the way he connected it, like. And it was perfect because, like, Hank he truly doesn't have anything. Like, again, like, he really has to come with some concrete stuff to nail Walt.
Yep.
But the confession tape, like, that's such a threat. That's such a huge threat. Like, such a huge threat. And it really plays on what Hank was even speaking about on last episode to Marie when he was telling her, like, if I even when I do get the evidence and come to the DEA with this, I'm a civilian right away after that anyways.
Yep.
And all this did was prove that, like, even more. And then the medical bill, like,
the medical bills would really it comes all together, and the fring and the his
Bruh, the
him getting
fring.
shot. Him getting shot
getting
because
shot.
Fring and him group, you know what I'm saying? They had that part in ways, and then he tried to bro. Everything is just so beautifully woven together. So
I would say the only thing, and I'm pretty sure there's someone in the comments that could combat this.
Okay.
The only thing I would say that is a little bit off about the story is him partnering up with Hector. And the only reason why I say that is because I guess someone could just question, like, why would Hector, partner up with Hank after Hank is the one who killed Tuco, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but there could be a spin to that too. The same way Walt got Hector to, partner with him.
Bro,
same thing.
But the dots can be connected because Hector was just in the DA's office hours before the bombing. You feel me? So like that's a dot that you can kind of like easily connect. Like, okay, there's a possibility that there was some type of back and forth between them two. They did see each other there. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
You kind of have a point there. You kind of have a point. I see where you're going with it.
Like regardless, the tape was thorough. It was perfect. Like I said, it was like listening to opera, bro. Like I was like, what the hell? I'm glad that they didn't even get into a sentence or two. Remember I said, man, they could have gave us at least a set. I'm glad because I see what they needed to do there.
They needed to build that tension.
That was that was beautiful. That was beautiful. And then I thought the meat was pretty interesting, like them going to dinner with Hank and Marie. Like, it was kind of crazy seeing Skylar though, because like she's back on, I don't know, she's kind of back on that bad mental space, like where she's spacing out. So it just got me worried because I think she handled herself really well when Hank first addressed it. That Walt was, with the whole scene that she did in the diner, like, am I under arrested? Like, I thought she handled that very well, but this episode, it's looking bad. Like, she's looking like the type of person that you could jam up in the interrogation room. Like, she's just, look like she's ready to crack. So I'm just kind of, want to keep my eyes on her because it just, I don't know. I don't think it's strategic. I don't think she's being strategic, like. Because I could say that she's, putting herself in that position where she looked like she's still kind of in fear of Walt, but I don't think so. Like, I think she's really just kind of losing it right now because, her world is cracking around her. Like, she's basically at war with her family now, with her sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, and life after this can never be normal again. Basically, like, no matter what the outcome is, whether Walt commits suicide or not, like, or Walt gets arrested or whatever, like, life will never be normal again between them. So I think just taking all that in is kind of getting the best of her right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was wild that Marie did request Walt to kill himself though, because, he did make like similar, he made similar sentiments himself. Like he talked about turning himself in a couple times and stuff like that. Like, so, it's kind of crazy because I feel like Marie's never been that bold of a character to say something like that. Like, that's a lot, bro. You telling someone like body yourself, but it makes sense, right? If you like she said, this dies with you, then just go ahead and take yourself out. So that was pretty crazy too. What else? Oh yeah, and then also something interesting that I'm just gonna keep bringing up is the Nazi crew and Todd and them. Like, if they're gonna keep showing them, then I'm gonna keep thinking about them because they obviously got skin in the game. I don't know what it is right now because I still feel like their storyline can go off on its own. But the fact that Todd is still calling Walt and then he's telling his uncle and stuff about, the heist that they hit and stuff, like it just got me concerned. Like at some point they're gonna fall into this equation, maybe be a piece of the connection that Hank needs. I hope not, but Todd, I think Todd is kind of feeling himself a little bit too much. So I don't know. Just keep in mind, this is just a small observation.
Okay.
And then I would say probably the climax and the craziest part. is the revelation of Jesse.
Yes.
Which was also beautifully written. Like this episode, man, went crazy with the writing. Like the way that Jesse was able to put together how it happened was beautiful. But it was kind of crazy because, again, I'm gonna ask you to call me out. If I recall, Walt gave him that hint that maybe Huel swiped it off him, didn't he?
No,
when
he mentioned that himself.
When he mentioned himself?
Yeah, himself. That was his first thought. His first thought was that Hugh had swiped it off him at the office, and then Walt convinced him like, "Oh, you don't believe that yourself? That that it could have been inside the lab, and Tyrus could have took it without you looking." And you know, he convinced them that it wasn't that.
Okay.
And
so I had the conversation mixed up.
Yeah, and Jesse had it on.
Jesse was on point then.
Yes,
so Jesse
he
been had the proper suspicisions.
He
Damn.
did.
So that was just so beautiful because like we were just talking shit about the whole excuse me part that Hill did, but it was all necessary for him to swipe the weed.
Yes, it was.
Which Jesse put in connection to the cigarette. Like, so that was just beautiful. Like the
reaction
they're proving,
and the story. Yes, beautiful.
Yeah, they're proving why the hell. Yeah, man. Someone commented like people should take a class on like show writing and like it be based on like Breaking Bad. I agree, man, because this shit is phenomenal.
Yes,
this shit is phenomenal. That was quite the connection, and to see Jesse come back and go crazy like that was nothing less than to be expected, because at the end of the day, like the whole episode, you know what I'm saying, like when Hank was pressing him, well, not the whole episode, but you know, when he was interrogating him in the beginning, you know, he's like, damn, Walt's done a number on you, like, you know what I'm saying, like help me take this man out. Like at the end of the day, we want Walt. Like we don't care about the rest of y'all. Well, at least I want Walt. I don't care about the rest of y'all. That's how you know Hank pitched him, and I feel like Jesse gets that and he understands it, but he just didn't get like to what extent Walt was really going to work him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why he kind of blew up on him, like, bro, stop working me. But then that cigarette really put it into perspective of like, wow, this is how far this man has gone to destroy my life. Like, even him breaking up with Andrea and stuff, like, he probably wouldn't have broke up with Andrea if Brock wouldn't have got poisoned or something. Like, who knows? That could have been a whole different relationship based after that poisoning thing happened, you know? So
not
it's
even
just
that,
like
the conversation they had that led up to him breaking up with her. If Walt never had that conversation and said what he said, it's a possibility that they could still be together. But you know, Walt trying to get into his head and work him all the time is the issue, man. And yeah, man, there were so many confessions in this episode that were just phenomenal, man. I can't say it enough. This episode
they were phenomenal.
Beautiful. Just beautiful.
And shout out to Jesse for walking away with that bag of money. For some reason in my head I was thinking, watch him throw him the 125 just for like wasting his time and going back, but he walked away with that bag because Jesse been he threw away a lot of money in this series in general, not even just this season, just the work that he's put in and the things he's been through mentally. Like, he deserves to keep every dollar that he touches. And that man,
I agree, he
done threw away plenty of money. So shout out to him for carrying that bag and then smacking up Saul, because Saul always needs to. He's a great lawyer, but he the type of lawyer that probably does get smacked up every once in a while. Like, you know what I'm saying? You see how he reacted that first time when they snatched him up. He started yelling out names and stuff. So, you know, like, this was a great one. This was a great one. And then, of course, it ended on the crazy ass cliffhanger. Jesse kicking down the door with the freaking gas fluid. Like, that's he's on another level of aggression right now, because I mean he's came at Walt, you know, prior times, but it was always, you know, with a pistol or whatever. Like, but now he coming in loud. He don't even care if Walt is there or not. He finna burn this man's house to the ground, which technically Walt is not there. So I don't know if Walt is gonna because you know they cliffhang obviously. So I don't know if Walt's gonna show up with his 5-piece biscuit as Jesse's trying to burn the place down. And that pops off, or if Walt's gonna come home to a house burned to the ground. Like, either way, I'm ready. I'm ready, man. I'm ready to get the next one.
Listen, man. I'm ready. I just love this episode so much. It's so well put together. I just can't say it enough, man. That confession that Walt did, it's just how did they accomplish that? Because that is
fire.
a feat. Yeah, it was to have everything tie up like that, and the way they wrote it in, it was just really. It's a masterpiece, right? But
yeah,
if you had to score this episode for me, what would you score it?
Man, just from the writing alone, I should give it a 10. But when I throw in all my other variables of just me being a human, I give this one a 9. I give this one a 9. A nice 9.
All right, man. Listen, y'all already know my score, man. It's 10 all day, up and down the board. All right, but
not everything's perfect except
that's
for
true.
me.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, man, it was a wild ride. We gonna dive right into this next episode. So don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and also don't forget to subscribe. The goal is 1K subscribers, and the only way we're gonna get there is if you click that button, click that bell, so you get notified when we go live. FRR out. Peace.
Peace.